have everything right? I just feel like something must be wrong because I have nothing to do. I guess I'm good. Hello, everybody. Good morning, campers. How are we this fine and lovely day? What is up, Jeffrey Birtles, the dude JB, Bidet J? I'll throw in my only theory about Sam's character. I don't know if I'm allowed. I'm assuming I'm okay to read anything. McGuigan, let me go through the thing first, because sometimes you guys are having talks about things that are secrets. But hello, everybody. First, let's get that out of the way as far as greetings and salutations. I feel like this is the shortest one we're ever doing. I could be wrong. It's definitely a short one, but I feel like it's the shortest one we're ever going to do, or we've done yet, I should say, not ever going to do. It's an hour and 20 minutes, maybe. So not very long, but we did have a couple that were over 2 hours. So I guess it's like a break from that. I'm going to get it up now. How you all doing? I also was just literally told, we're talking about EXU, you're caught up. I did not watch episode 2. Episode 2 came out last night. I watched the Celtics game 1 of the finals, and I worked all day, and then I came home and I was editing videos. Vimeo was down for like a day and a half, so that is why the Patreon hour got delayed, because Vimeo wasn't, I literally was going to post it early. I couldn't even post it until like 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I actually didn't forget this time. It was Vimeo was not allowing me. I couldn't post it all day yesterday. And then this morning, I'm like, are you kidding me? I was at the point where I was almost going to post it on YouTube. I was like, screw it. I'll just throw up the hour on YouTube and it just didn't work out. But around 2 o'clock, my sister kept checking and I was at work. My sister kept checking and she's like, you're good to go. Vimeo's up and running. And I literally went on and posted it as soon as I was told Vimeo was up and running. I thought you caught the live stream. I honestly would have, because I was going to do the Twitch thing, but the Celtics were on game 1. And I was like, you know what? I'll watch this tomorrow. Game 1. I watched the Celtics win game 1 of the finals. It was amazing. But I'm obviously still going to watch. Oh, what am I doing?
To you ASAP. So.
Whoop-a-doop boop. After the break. I literally got to after the break and I didn't realize it was running. I had it muted, but it was running. Let me get the timestamp. Everybody, I will say hello. By the way, is your mic volume low? Is it? Is my mic? Oh, maybe it was low. Maybe my actual mic was low. I think my actual mic was low. Do I sound all right now? Everything good? It's the same as it always is. My mic never changes. The shows change, but my mic never changes because my voice is always the same. But if I use HBO, Netflix, all these different streaming services have different volume decibel levels. So I got to always tweak it. What the heck? How far back did I go? I thought I was like right there. I'm just waiting to timestamp it, but I thought I was there. It's got to be like here we go. And we're back. Okay. 14904 is what I'm doing. I don't know if you guys put anything yet because I have a different window up. I can't read the chat. So I'm going to get the clock. It's 14904 for me. Looks like Matt is about to speak a word. And then we're going to fire away in about 10 minutes. We're going to get more quick with the startup. It's my own fault. I feel like I go on rants and just like drift off, and I'll be like, we're starting 9 p.m. sharp, and then it's like 9:08 and I'm like, oh shit, we didn't do that. So it's my own fault. You guys even tell me, and I still get caught up in insanity. So I'm trying to get it all going. What was it, 149? Now I don't even remember. I think it was 149 14904. 14904. Yeah, I don't know if I said this already. I think I was about to say it. My sister just informed me, like seconds before I walked in here to do this with you guys, that The Boys came out today. I was at work all day and I totally forgot it was releasing today. So The Boys is out. I don't know if anybody's seen it yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to react to it, honestly. I have so many shows I'm doing right now. I still haven't even begun to edit up Stranger Things or Kenobi. I mean, I did Stranger Things episode 1. Haven't even started Kenobi. Have so much Stranger Things. Haven't even watched I mean, there's so much. So many shows have come out in the last 2 months. I feel like a 2 year backlog of everything has just been thrown at me. And I have to pick and choose at this point. So, The Boys, I love it, but I might react to it on my own and then do it up later or something. Like, I always react to this stuff. It's not a problem to react to it. It's just I might have to not post it till like later because I just won't have the time to edit it or do anything with it. Anywho, everything's set up. Sorry, I go on a rant. I don't know what to watch right now. So much content. You know what I've watched that I literally just watched on my own because I'm like, like I just said, there's just too much stuff. The Offer. If you haven't seen The Offer, it is still running right now. There are 2 episodes left, I believe. And it's a mini series. It's a one and done. It's not likely to have a season 2 unless the ratings are so good they just make a season 2. They can. I've seen it done. But The Offer, it is The Godfather, the making of The Godfather. In like basically it's like a documentary but reenacted. Miles Teller is amazing in it. Love it. The Offer. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. But it's like I don't think it'd be a good show to react to, so I just did it. I just like my dad loves his gangster films. Old school, 100% Italian, Sicilian, from Newark. So like he's technically from Elizabeth, but a lot of people go, "What's Elizabeth?" It's next to Newark. It's pretty much attached to Newark. And he loves anything gangster related. So he heard this and he was like, "You got to watch this with me." Be right back, switching to your laptop. Well, I'm going to go say hi to everybody. Emily Mary said that, so hello. If you're leaving, I'll say hi again. Colvin, Bidet, first one up. Callista Warrior Queen wasn't able to attend. I did not see that. I saw Colvin thumbs up me. I figured I'd say hi when I came back, but I did not see Callista Warrior Queen. That is a shame, but you'll always see it. It is, I mean, you guys know everything here is immediately uploaded to the channel. Everything we do, nothing's edited. It just goes straight there. Can't make it today. Surge 2200, but I'm always ready for the VOD. Surge, it was good that he jumped in just to say hi as well. I'm wondering, based on the fact it is a beautiful Friday, it is getting more summery weather, at least where I am, and the boys dropped, and basketball's in the finals, and I just wanted to say and. I feel like a lot of people are going to start dropping off on the weekends. I'm not gonna, it doesn't matter. I just feel like in my head, I assume numbers would dwindle. I felt like numbers would drop off as the weather got nicer because people go outside and start doing more things. So I'm just saying, I expected people to have other things to do work related. Work related is just a whole other story. But anyway, Patrick McGuigan's here, the dude JB. Purgatorio, I love that name as always. Indigor, I don't feel like we've seen Indigor in a while. I feel like I saw something up here before. Indigor, good to be back. Yes, I did see something. Sorry to be missing the last few streams. Got swamped at work and got sick with the norovirus. Well, welcome back. I hope everything is good. I guess if you're here, it is. Amelia, welcome, welcome, welcome. McGuigan, Daniel O'Day. Dasgrove, I'm pretty sure I've seen Dasgrove before. Neely, what is up, Neely? What did Neely say? Bidet, y'all. Nuckin' Futz, Agent XX302. All my friends are here. All of my friends. It is also still early. It is 8 minutes away. So I've seen literally like 20 people jump in at 9 o'clock. I think a lot of people are like, maybe they're down with my rants and stuff. But I think like if you're doing something else, you're not going to immediately jump on just to see me pour a drink and get the clock ready. I feel like we'll double. Ready? We're going to do it. We're going to do an experiment. Right now, we have 6 minutes till 9 o'clock. We were at 20 when I said that. We're already at 23 now. I feel like everyone piles in at the end. I've seen this happen at the arcade too. The arcade, we have tournaments. We haven't in years since pandemic, but we used to have weekly tournaments for 20 years when I ran the place. And we would go, tournaments start at 8:30. They didn't start till 9 o'clock, but we said they started at 8:30, kind of like I'm doing here. People, once they found out we didn't start till 9 o'clock, we would be like, you don't understand, signups are 8:30, but we rock at 9 o'clock. We're going, we're rolling, full steam ahead, 9 o'clock. If we tell you 9 o'clock, you're all going to show up late and then complain. Once they found out that was the case, everyone would pile in. We'd have like, are we even going to run a tournament tonight? It'd be like 10 people. 9 o'clock would hit, we'd have 40 people. And everyone would come running in at 9 o'clock. And they were like, we don't like to just sit around. But part of the point of running the tournaments was to bring in business. So I kind of thought that was a little shady how they were like, oh, we don't want to spend money at your establishment. So you tell us exactly when that tournament starts and we will come in, because it was free admission. Tournament was free admission to bring in business. So once we found out that that is what everyone was doing, it kind of made it where having tournaments wasn't as feasible as it was. Like, we thought people were coming in to play games. No, they were coming in just to take advantage of all the free shit. And then they left. But hey, shit happens. Welcome back, Daniel O'Day. Well, I'm not saying welcome back, Daniel O'Day. CJ Cook, I did not say hi to you, my friend yet. I have had 3 seltzers already, guys. I had to watch like 3 hours of shows after I got home from work. I knew I had a lot to do today. So I got home from work around 4:30, 5 o'clock, immediately jumped into 3 hours of reactions, and then posted the 8:30 thing and ran and got more seltzer. So I'm rolling. I'm not hammered, but I have had probably 3 or 4 seltzers already, and I got 3 more in front of me. So we're going to do at least a 6-pack or more. But I also, like I said, we have the shortest live stream yet. An hour and 20 minutes. It's a breeze. I got nothing to worry about. Sometimes we drink for 3 hours and I'm like pounding shots and stuff. So we're all good. I just got a little head start. I pre-gamed. Did you have fun watching the game? It seemed like the Celtics did good. Emily Mary, I kid you not, guys. It was one of the most exciting basketball games I can remember since the pandemic started, which sounds funny, but that is like almost 3 years of basketball. In 3 years, not just because there's a crowd and everything else, it was epic. It was one of the best basketball games I can remember. I mean, it probably helped being a Celtics fan, but it was back and forth. Both teams were shooting around 50%. That is unheard of usually not for superstar teams, but to have 2 teams in the finals playing at the top of their game and then have the Celtics run away with it in the end. They ended up winning by like 13 points, 15 points, something like that. Celtics ran away with it in the last 8 minutes, but till the last 8 minutes, it was back and forth, and the Celtics were down, I'd say 80% of the game. The Celtics were losing by double digits for at least 80% of the game. And then in the last quarter, they just blew up, destroyed everything. I was happy I watched it in person because I was either going to do that or watch Calamity. And I'm sure I would have loved Calamity. But I could watch Calamity tomorrow, and I feel like it still will be the same shock and awe if I watched it yesterday. Whereas by now, I would have already known the Celtics won, and it wouldn't have been the same. If I waited on the Celtics, I would have known immediately from 100 different social media sources that the Celtics won. And when they were down 80% of the game, I would have had no fear. I was having a heart attack and probably lost 5 years of my life, but it was exciting and fun, and I love it. That's why I love sports. I honestly haven't felt that good about basketball in 3 years. And I was a big-time basketball fan. During the pandemic, I just totally gave up on the sport. I kid you not. Even though the Celtics weren't great, they were in the playoffs 2 seasons, and I did watch some of the playoff games both years, but I just gave up on basketball. The way the players involve themselves in the world, some of the top name players, LeBron James, I hate his guts. I just didn't like it. I didn't like how everything went down. But hey, see, I'm going on a rant. Everybody, thumbs up. We're getting ready. 2 minutes away. We're 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away. We're approaching 30 people. I felt like we would double by the time 9 o'clock came. My guess is by 9 o'clock and I hit the play button, we'll have a good 40 plus people. So everybody like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm packing my radiator. I got new screens for my pipe. If you guys didn't notice already, I use one hitters, I call them. But I prefer them. I prefer them over bowls and stuff just because I feel like you could I like packing fresh stuff. So I feel like if I have a one hitter, I get 3 or 4 hits and then I got to pack a new one. I don't like packing bowls or having anything. I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. But I'm going to hit my radiator and then we're going to start. Sync them up. Sync them up. Light them up. Pour your drinks. Get this stuff ready. I don't see a whole lot of thumbs up-ins. I don't know if everyone's getting ready. I got a dino egg today for a new radiator. I got a dino egg today. I don't know what a dino egg is. Is that like a... I don't know. Should I know what a dino egg is? Personally, I generally prefer edibles, but that's just me. Edibles, I'm fine with. I think I've said this before on a stream. I'm fine with them, but I have to eat absurd amounts to get like the same effect. So it's like just financially not effective. But honestly, if I would prefer it over if I got the same kind of high. Vero G, what is up? RF, what is up? RF. I know I feel like I've seen you, but I feel like you don't speak as often. Hitting the radiator and we're starting. Jeff Lundy. What is up, Jeff? Jeff, I saw your Patreon message. I thank you. I honestly thank you. Just in case I am forgetting because that has happened multiple times. So Jeff, thank you for the Patreon message, but it was actually Vimeo's fault this time. Vimeo would not let me post the video for campaign 2 yesterday. I tried. I'm not kidding. I woke up like every 2 hours. I fell asleep around 1 o'clock in the morning. Celtics were on till about 11:30. I watched all the after hour stuff, all the interviews and stuff like that. I always watch that shit when it comes to finals and stuff. I want to see what the team's mindset's at and stuff like that. I'm very into the sport. But by the time I went to sleep, it was like 1 in the morning. I woke up like 3 times and I kept reloading, thinking like at some point there wouldn't be a flooding of Vimeo and I'd be able to post the video. Never happened until 2 o'clock today. Bong is my preferred method. The Crow. What is up, The Crow? I have used them all, but I don't know. I feel like that's just the easiest, most convenient way to do it on the fly. Maybe it'd be a more preferable way if I wasn't like always moving, like just chilling in my room. Those are all honorable methods. But let's get ready. Here we go. I'm going to take a sip. We're going to do the 3, 2, 1. Everyone's synced up. The clock's good. Everything's good. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy and jolly. My voice sounds magnificent. We're all about to go on this journey together. I think a bug just flew into my seltzer, but I'll eat it. I don't care. Greetings from Honduras, RF. RF, have you been in the chat before? I feel like I've seen RF's name before, but RF is also something I might have seen before. Ruali, what is up? Ruali, welcome. Love the name, obviously. We've had our talks. Tex Shink? What is Tex? Oh, Tex Sync. Tex Sync. I don't know what that is. I got to go back now. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway, ready? We're going to do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Perfect.
And Jeff, I know you like to sync your audio. Go ahead, buddy.
For the
sync your audio. You got 20 seconds.
Rouge. Congratulations. We'll get your
I'll turn it up a little.
That's sent out to you ASAP. So, congrats. All right.
Tell me when you guys are synced, and I'll cut the audio.
You guys have all reassembled with a moment of your thoughts on the outside of the evening nip. Just as the
evening nip. Subbed months ago, RF. Chat first time. Welcome, my friend.
It still seems to permeate.
Jeff is good. Everyone else is good. I'm cutting the audio.
Mostly past, it seems at least the.
Mine too. You won't even hear me. Oh, I'm gonna. What do you wish to do? The sun has recently set. I'm just going to increase the font. Always got to increase the font to 200, and then I will raise the bar. There we go. There we go, guys. And then I will... The dodecahedron. The dodecahedron. Is that it? The dodecahedron, I think it is. The dodecahedron. There we go. Clock. Oh. Wasn't it I couldn't... I forgot how I had to do the... How did I do the clock last time? I guess like that? We're heading back to Leaky Tap. I'm paying attention, guys. There we go. I'm just going to do it like that. Is that too much, you think? I don't know. We found suitable passage. Yeah. Does he, though? Does he really trust us? I mean, I guess he does, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't. No offense, Mighty Nine. I didn't write down how much. Yeah. Don't, yeah, but by the way, having watched 4 hours of Calamity after this, I feel like it is one now almost. It was very low. What is it? Oh my god, tell me it's Tusk Love. If it's Tusk Love, I'll die. Was it that? Was it? But your grog is showing it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just gonna say that was very unford like. What is 104 gold? It is Tusk Love, right? What was that for? The 100? Oh, they're splitting it. They're actually splitting the bet. Shouldn't... I mean, that's pretty nice of Ford because wasn't Ford risking his own money? I thought that was just Ford's bet and Ford got to keep it all. D&D Ramen. I was under the understanding that Ford bet his own money. Like if he had lost it, I would have been like, dude, you ain't using my money, so I wouldn't have personally expected a cut. Oh, clock. Where did the clock? How'd the clock disappear? What happened? Either that or they'll kill him. Yeah, I love it. I would have left it in game. I would have said no, let him hear. This is something he needs to hear in case. You might die, sir. You might die. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's quite aware there's risk. They want to. They'll do the whole "I want to take your blood" thing. By the way, amazing ability that Kree could like use your blood to find you and do other things, I'm sure. Oh my god, I love it. Leave Horus. Horus is just getting in the way now. I think Horus is more afraid of us than stealing our shit. I think he's just like wants to be done with all this. Oh, redirect it. There you go. I mean, right now we all. I was gonna say Jester makes them a threesome up top, but right now we are all pairs, and everyone is kind of shady. We're all shady pairs, but everyone. I mean, we're all equally shady. I think, except Molly and Yasha. I feel like have known each other the longest, right? Now he's gonna. Yes, we need the story. Please do tell Nonagon. I mean, we know. We need like to. We need the story of how he rose from the dead. Unless it was all tricks. I've been the Lucian before. Yeah, we need answers. We're making too much of a joke. Talison's gonna like get away out of this. Would you like a drink? What? Here it's filled with many alcohols from different taverns. I mean, I was going to say, what is the difference? You're afraid to tell us? We have almost died several times together. Three empty vials. Can't even play good music. Everyone making fun of not. What is he going to do? Blood. Something to deal with blood. It's definitely connected to blood. What is he? I feel like he's going to show us something. Why were you? I mean, I forget. I forget what they know that I know more of. Do they? I forget if they know he was buried. What? No, he obvious. But he knew Kree. Am I incorrect? He knew Kree, which had to have been before that, right? Because he was acting like he knew, or was he playing like he did? Now I'm confused. As if I wasn't already. He was pretending to know Kree. He was faking. Okay. But I thought he knew like enough. I thought he was I thought he was exaggerating things in some ways, but I thought he knew Kree enough. Natural one. Oh, that's right. Aren't they donating money? You have to speak the truth. Bo and Ford are good though. I honestly wanted him to tell, but how long does he have to tell the truth for? Is it basically the entirety of the conversation, I'm assuming? He can't like wait it out, right? He can't drag his feet and get out of this. Yeah, like that's a huge difference. What if you were buried? A asshole was buried. Fuck him. But why would you say fuck him? What if someone murdered you? I'd want to know. 2 years? Oh, I mean, oh, from the beginning. This got crazy good immediately. I could imagine. I could imagine you'd be quite catatonic and upset if you woke up in the ground and really don't remember anything. But why does he keep saying fuck that asshole about himself? He's assuming he did something wrong? I would be like, someone murdered my ass and I'm going to find him. And he has to tell the truth right now, correct? Whatever Molly is saying right now, he has to be telling the truth, correct? Yes, correct. Yes. I'm not kidding. I think I would go to Korea and be like, listen, what was that sound? It sounded like a gun going. Here's where my thoughts going right now. I was saying before, Cree seemed like she was very fond of Molly. Well, all right then. All right. That's. I love it. Yeah, who doesn't? I always thought this was weird. In real life, who wouldn't want to? I mean, I'd just be too goddamn curious. I mean, I can't argue if you don't. I couldn't. Like right now, if you told me my whole life was a lie, I'd want to know who lied to me. I wouldn't go up. I'm happy. I'm happy, but I'd want to still know. The not knowing is the crazy thing to me. How everyone always says, is it better not to know? Like better than to love than not have known at all, kind of thing. I need to know. Dodgy. You could be dodgy. The artful dodger. That's what I think of. What's gonna happen now? Oh my god. Phenomena. That's what I did not think of. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Now I'm not gonna be able to not think of that. So when Matt told him he was buried and died, even Taliesin didn't know that. Put that's a bit much. Slices himself open on the jagged, rusty bed frame. Now he'll get infected with tetanus. Oh, well, that's interesting. At least, I mean, I like that they have to tell the truth because otherwise I'd question it all. But she's saying no one has. I thought for sure other people would have come across them by now, or him. Yeah, but you're him. That's you. That is so bizarre way of thinking. I mean, I can't say it's wrong. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But he's acting like he hates the other person and doesn't know why. What? Or MT? MT or empty? This is blowing my mind. I did not. I just thought he remembered parts of that when Kree was talking. I thought he was being shady with Kree, but he remembered her. I thought he just didn't remember the events that preceded. The fact that he doesn't even remember her and doesn't even care and he's angry about it, like he hates who he was. What if you were that person? What if you were that happy, fine, nice person before and someone murdered you? I'd want to get back at that person. That is crazy. That to me is insane. If you woke up buried in the ground and then were like, fuck that guy, you're assuming you did something wrong. And just the fact that you're going to encounter people that know you, you have to correct that or know what you did. That's insane. Yeah, that's what? What is that about? But to me, that's the easy way out. Talzin's trying to say that's very freeing. It's liberating. Yeah, because you don't have to think about nothing. That to me is the easy way out. You don't want to have to worry about it or think about it. You'd rather just live a new life than have to be concerned with the having to do that. I don't know. That's just crazy. Unless he's thinking like he has like an alternate personality, like if there's an alternate version that is going to duel with him internally, which possibly could happen. Oh my god. I I don't I'm not even mad. I'm like intrigued, honestly. I'm not even mad because he's passionate about it. I've never heard in my mind that's a crazy way to be. I've never heard that opinion. I've never heard I mean, why would I in life hear the opinion of a man that is woke from the dead? But that's like a weird angle and I love it. It's intriguing. I've never heard of an incident where in a show or a movie a man has been risen from the dead and had no desire whatsoever, actually is angry at his dead self, like his dead self is a separate entity. It's bizarre. I'm sorry if I'm going on rants. That's just crazy to me. I love it. I'm digging it. It's in. Honestly, it makes me like want to hear more. Molly has just went up. Mystery makes it go up. Mystery. The Moon Weaver. Oh, Moon Weaver. So you didn't think that all these things came back real quick and that maybe you have some secretive life where it's going to come back to bite you in the ass, especially if you travel the world? Oh my God. I mean, Molly, I literally just want to sit down and talk to him. Cheers to bullshit. Everybody, cheers to bullshit. Clink. True. Look at Caleb. Oh my god, that's. Oh my god, he's as Jester. Oh my god, he's being Jester. I was like, what is Liam doing right now? I literally thought Caleb was acting. I'm like, what is happening? So I'm bullshitting people, but I'll tell you what. Some days I feel like I might be telling the truth. That's not very good. I feel like I'm not telling the truth. Like I'm telling you what though. I'm definitely liking Molly's character. I don't think I could handle any more betrayer godlore right now. My bad. Uh, well then, that's pretty confident of you. I mean, hey, I like confidence and stuff, but to assume you left every town better, I would have to say you probably did. You're traveling carnival as long as you don't do them dirty. Oh my god. Uh, Molly Mute, what is up? Radiator tip jar. I'm gonna hit it right now, my friend. Malamute, what is up? Malamute, Malamute, Malamute. Oh, thank God. I thought I didn't bring my shit in. I got so upset. Donation. We're having a donation hit. What the fuck? Yeah, what does it mean? Yes, please do tell. I'm listening, guys. Yeah. All right. I feel like I've seen variations of this. Radiator, guys, I'm listening. So he has all these markings. Malamute, I salute you. Donation, $2 donation from my friend, the champion. Do you shave your butt? I love that he's just randomly doing Jester. Duh. No, that's just, yeah, what? The fact that, like, are we telling who is Jester in these incidents, or are they just randomly doing Jester when they feel the need? Couple minutes left. Couple minutes left. Oh, she's texting. Okay. Two minutes left. We got to get our answers. Still in the zone of truth. I I totally forgot. I'm thinking that was kind of rude, but he's has to tell the truth. So rude would be truth. Wild card. Always think of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Every time I hear wild card now, it has corrupted me. We should do this every night. Lucian is like a kid with a soft mustache that isn't real. What a visual. They abandon it. Yeah, I almost feel like his reasoning is bad, like negative. If you knew a man was murdered or possibly killed and thrown in the ground, it's almost wrong what he's doing. What if he has a family? What if he has kids and shit? Maybe he's got kids. Maybe you have 8 kids and they're dying because daddy's gone. See, like that's where my mind's going. What if Molly has a family? What if there are people suffering? He's like, oh, he was probably some asshole. Like, what? That was you. You're that guy. What? Unless you knew something of your past. I have. I would go back to kids, agent, to answer your question. I would go back to kids for their sake because I know like he still makes money. Like you have to be there. You're just gonna abandon all these kids just because you don't remember them. I feel like I would do it for the kids, not even myself. I don't know. That's. I feel like that is a very selfish approach, and that is a very like easy approach. I call a lot of times I call easy weak. I feel like you're being a weak person when you take the easy way sometimes. I feel like that's taking the easy way. Like, I don't want to have to deal with it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to know anything. I like my life now. That's like taking the easy way. Make a religion check, guys. Everyone's making a religion check. The gentleman. I had to establish dinner. My bad. I'm listening to Matt. Matt's doing his little recap now. Guys, I'm gonna say what kids? What kids? I'm just saying. Here's where my mind went. I thought Molly, like, how old is Molly? Am I allowed to know that? Is that a spoiler? How old is Molly? In the chat, por favor. Manténganse alejados de las puertas. All turn in. We all turn in. I figured that was the end of the night. But guys, once I hear Molly's age, nobody knows. Spoiler. Okay, we can't know. He's 2 years old. Molly is 2 years old. I love it. Guys, like the video if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. We're hitting the midway point of this live stream because this is one of the shorter ones. The shortest, I think, in 14 weeks. We have gone 14 weeks strong every Friday without a break, without a miss. I'm proud, right? I don't think we missed a single one. Even when my brother visited for the holidays, we didn't miss. Food is served, drinks are had. Is it common to get drunk in the morning in this world? I haven't really paid much attention to drunkards in the day of us. I feel like I feel like if I lived in this world, I would go to the bar every morning because I've done that in this life and I live in a real world. I feel like I would get up every morning, have a couple beers. Yeah, like it. Beautiful. Ah, what was that? Oh shit. That is awesome. All right. I thought about that, so I'm very pleased. I literally had questions about that, but I'm like, you guys can't tell me, so I'm not even going to say it. I was thinking if he upgrades armor and stuff, is he going to lose the attachment he has with this shit? Beautiful. So he could upgrade and he could change things up and he still gets the pact. Beautiful. Question answered that you guys might not have even known I had. I there's some things I have questions about that I'm like, I know you can't answer. Pumat Souls, are we going to Pumat? Gotcha. Thanks everyone. Don't tell Molly doesn't know. Molly doesn't know. Molly doesn't know. Love it. Scotty doesn't know. Love it. Soul Glow coming to America? Is that coming to, yeah, coming to America. Shuriken. Shuriken. What is on Knott's Flask, guys? I have not read Knott's Flask yet. What is it? Oh my God, there's too much. My eyes are bad. I have trouble when it's like 4 words. Please tell me what Knott's Flask says. I feel like someone already knows in this crew of champions. Classic Beauregard. Do not. That reminded me of this is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. I almost feel like she was channeling John Goodman. That was good. Zemnians don't tell jokes. Amazing. Invulnerable vagrant. The invulnerable vagrant. We've heard that many times. That sounds to me like a bar in the World's End. If you haven't seen the World's End, amazing movie. I love it. Coronado trilogy. That sounds like a bar in the World's End. The invulnerable vagrant. I wanted to say bastard. The invulnerable bastard. Think about that. Think about it. The invulnerable vagrant. I love it. It's a good name, and it also is ridiculous once thought of. Let's go towards the Pentamarket. Come on, we're walking now. Everybody, we're walking. This is what happens when I get 7 seltzers deep. I start living the world. I have 1 left. This was 7. I hear like religious music going on. I feel like we're like entering church mode. Church mode. The chill cloak. Speaking of conspicuous, where is my Inigo Montoya sword? First thing I ordered from Sideshow. I got something I ordered a week ago before that. We are here. Cheers. I'm 7 Yinglings deep. Oh, we got Jugular 56. Jugular 56. You get your own little swigums over here because I appreciate the drinker in you. Look at Pumat. We're meeting. Ashley's meeting him. I will go to the comments in a second. I don't want to miss Pumat's soul over here. I keep forgetting we keep bringing new people to the party. He has become quite the regular, and I love it. She would like, uh, this one is much more to the point. Am I crazy? This one is right to the point, not surfer pothead at all. Like very like in your face, like he. Yes, there we go. Pumat Prime is very surly. Whoa. Yeah, like not an asshole, but like I don't got time. If you need me for something, you better know what you're talking about. Almost like the soup Nazi, but not so much Nazi. I dig him though because he's not an asshole. I don't mind people like this if you're not an ass about it. He just don't have time for bullshit. I get it. I dig him. Pumat Prime, Optimus Prime. I thought she just said I'm not sexually. I'm like, what? You're not sexually into healing potions? That's interesting. I'm just ordering my late dinner, guys. I apologize for my insubordination. There we go. We're good. Done. 2 vials of holy water. I kind of dig it because right there he acted like Pumat Soul, but with the seriousness of Pumat Prime. The Mighty Nine. I was thinking that as well. Could you buy in unlimited amounts of stuff? Or is it real world scenario where obviously places run out of stuff? They only keep so much in the inventory. You can't just go buy a thousand shields. They can't have that. What shop have you seen that has 1,000 shields? Crazy people. We should get a Pumat Prime discount. I mean, yeah. Is this the one we talked about before? The cloak? That's the one we talked about, right? The 800 cloak? I said this, yes. A regular Percival Derulo. See, I got the reference. Percival. Ford Tough. I love it. Let's have a battle. Ford Tough versus Pumat Soul Prime. Ford's cloak. All right. I need to clarify something. Did he just pay 800 gold for a cloak? Because that's what it was. But he said a line before that I wasn't quite clear on. And if he did, how does he have 800 gold to buy this cloak? I either missed something, or if Travis Ford, he just spent 800 on a cloak. Where did he get 800? I mean, the cloak of protection, awesome stuff. I don't blame him, but I didn't think he had the cash. Oh, that's right. We did win the bet. Okay. He said he fell face first in his. I heard that all, but I just didn't think. I heard what he said. I just didn't think that was real. Hey, cloak of protection, pretty freaking awesome. I honestly just didn't expect it. I thought like something weird went on and I missed something. So I guess good for Ford. Is that what I'm? Oh, is that the cloak on the toy? The hot toy, the side sew. Is that the cloak he's wearing? The cloak of protection? It's in my thing. It's behind me. Is that what it is? That's the cloak. Oh shit. Those of you who didn't see it, Ford is behind me. I'm blocking him. Yes, yes, it is. McGuigan confirms. McGuigan has one as well. Done. I want it. Yes, I want it. Yes, not buy it. Dagger that comes back to you. You heard that right. Let's get it. Yes, done. I want it. I'm down. That's my kind of shit. Pretty useful on occasion. I feel like I feel like I'd use that shit every day now. Like right now, I'd go outside and just fucking use that shit. Yeah, you gotta walk. I know the feeling. You gotta walk to the tree. You pull the knife out. What do you want to do that shit for? If I had a knife, I literally would sit outside and just whip it into trees all day. You'd get so good at throwing knives. Like that is a good way to train. Just go yeah, yeah, like over and over. Train. You become an expert. If you miss catching it, what a magnificent cloak for 800 gold. Colvin is right. And if you miss, what if you miss? It's like Kaiser Soze. Good day to you, Prime. Uh, Matt lost it. He got a little giddy there. He ruined everything. I'm totally out of it now. Oh, here we go. No, let's talk to him though. Yeah, yeah. What's up with the flask? I love it. I wasn't sure. I knew they said they had to work on it, but I wasn't sure like how that worked out. Like we didn't get like a real timeline as far as I remember. We're becoming quite the friends, I guess I'd say, of Pumat Soul. That wasn't me. That was Pumat Soul. No. Ford's trying to compliment Ashley and she takes insult to it. Amazing. She doesn't like the spotlight. Nine. She's not, yeah, she does not want attention. She's like, take the focus off me. I've had enough of this. I mean, that's not Ashley Johnson. That's Yasha, obviously. I'm sure Ashley Johnson, being an actress on Blind Spot, she wasn't a shy person. Oh, Laura, if you're watching, I'm totally using your dice tray. Somebody wrote that in the comments and I scanned it and didn't get it. I get it now. She gave me money, but she doesn't like me. She has threatened me constantly. Before she said, "I don't you fuck me." Not yet. Give her time. I think she likes you. Yeah, like how do you argue with that? If someone gave me money, they probably would be somewhat trusting of me at least. All right, we got 20 throwing darts. Oh, throwing stars. I apologize. I thought he said darts. Talzin said darts. Here we go. D20. Here we go. 9. Oh, shit. We hit the goddamn horse. Oh, Jesus. So we just shot a horse in the ass with a throwing star. Not great. I'm sure it looked cool. I can't argue with that. Did we bring a horse with us? Listen to Marisha. Bo is drill sergeanting this poor man. What is happening? All right, Crown's guards around. The evening nip. I'm happy Sam said that. Because in my head, I was just like, how is Jester with them if we just said Jester was with Bo? I'm like, how did we just skip time? Crown's Guard are around. I almost feel like we're not going to get Horus out of here. We better go now. Yeah, he's part of the mission. We got to get Horus. I feel like the Crown's Guard are going to get involved with Horus and something's going to happen. I know right now that Horus isn't like wanted or anything, but I just feel like we got to get rid of this dude if he's going to go. Oh, oh God. Caleb's. I'm just weird in general. Yeah, why are we making up lies? Just say it. You say you winged one. It's a gift. Yeah, everything got weird there for no reason. I feel like Not was trying to be like, there's nothing suspicious. You're making this sound suspicious. We bought you these darts. We winged one into a thing. Caleb was trying to be nice about it. Let's all just be upfront. I think Not was trying to be real. Easy enough. Love it. Yeah, probably could wait a little longer, but Bo's aggressive. Oh, yeah, a hooded person. We just said there's Crown's Guard everywhere, and we're gonna walk around with a guy with a sack on his head. My God. I love it though. See, I'm not gonna get mad at Bo. I'm not gonna get mad at Bo because if you are my favorite, you get to roll advantage. Right now, Bo rolls advantage on her rudeness, in my mind. Do you have to be so in my face, sir? He's like back there waving drunk. All right, Frumpkin in. We got Frumpkin. I will die if something happens to Horace. I feel like Horace is not a big factor. I feel like he's just along for the ride and we're going to get rid of him now. But if something happens where he like dies in the process of something, I'll freaking laugh because that'd just be funny that he just got caught in this. Sora, Sora. All right. Everyone is hello, what is up? What is up? Welcome France. Oh, I know you. Chimiki Piro, I think it was. I know I've seen you before. Welcome, my friend. I thought it said they pulled the Horus back. Take care, my friend. Yeah, let's hope. I think you'll be all right. Watch they like do experiments on him and they freaking. Oh, Jesus. Deweys. I am really curious if something's going to go horribly wrong or something. Dweez. Look at him. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it. Dweez. Dweez. They get you like so sucked into the story, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm here. Hi. Jugular 56. I like the name. We already chatted for 5 seconds. I am. I can. I will. I just saw you. What's up, buddy? Oh my god. Oh my god. Liam came really close to fake punching Marisha in the face. That would have been horrible. My god. Caleb is half Molly's max HP. Molly Muck, I'm pretty sure, is 49. Caleb is 25. He is a I mean, I understand because he's a wizard. It's like a mage in World of Warcraft. This this is okay. Ah, all right. I was okay. Ooh, I feel like you could still determine where you're at if you really paid attention. Uh, Oh, there we. Oh, how did my cat do? How did my cat do? Total shit. That's how his cat did. Total shit. Uh, oh, what the hell? Oh my god. Why did they just show a board? What? Is that a tease or is something about to happen? Why did they just put a board down there? Sam's yawning, but he's not expecting something. I love that. Is I have to assume Sam is really drinking alcohol out of that thing, or is that just for show? Because he does it often, and he's always swallowing. Is there actually alcohol in there? At 3, I'm hitting the radiator for the last time because then I think we only got like 15 minutes after that. I saw you guys said Sam usually drinks water, often full of wine. I'm pretty sure it's usually water. What? Oh my god. Jester. Oh, he's got to do Jester. Wet dirt and earth, my favorite. Wet dirt and earth. I mean, that's not necessarily the worst smell, honestly. Fresh and old dung is definitely not fun. He goes, it smells like wet earth and dirt. And then he goes, also old and new dung. It smells like earth and shit. Shit everywhere. Old and new shit. I'm like, I slowly am turning my chair to the point where I'm going to be facing the other way. I am still, they have to take care of their voices. They drink a lot of water. M. Gormley, what is up? I'm like waiting for attack to just hammer us. All right. My God. At any point there, could one of us have, I'm assuming at any point there, one of us could have went, I jump up and try to push one of them off the boat. I mean, I'm sure you could have probably done anything, right? Right. Look for the small collapse. Yeah, the collapse of the wall. The guys, they could have, but they would be very, yeah, that's what I figured. Obviously, you don't want to. They just like bum rush them. I don't trust you guys. And they just start freaking out. I just thought it was funny that Kara was like, thank you for being respectful of our wishes. I'm thinking, like, did we have a choice? Yeah, what are we going to do? Attack you blindfolded? Oh, chair. God, that guy's got some cut. Jesus. How's he sound? I gotta hear the voice. I'm digging it. How's he sound? My God, I'm picturing this dude. He sounds gnarly. My God. So we gotta take two boats. Yeah, either any way you slice it, we're taking two boats. All right. Or do we take one boat and leave someone behind? I mean, I doubt. I don't think that. Yeah, we're better off taking two boats. The amount of people we could take on two boats is well worth the risk. Ford Jester Molly Bow. All right, Ford Jester Molly Bow. Ford Jester Molly Bow. So basically, the trio with Molly. The trio with Molly. We each have our, yeah, she said we each have our oars. Good night, y'all. Catch you on the rest. Neely, take care of my dude. Why push someone who's helping you? Yeah, I'm just saying, in case we, for whatever reason, thought they were screwing us up. Damn. All right. I thought, like, the way I just pictured it was rapid. So, The Green Lanterns are all over. All of the Green Lanterns from DC Comics have gathered around. On our own? Yeah, you're globules. We only have 3 now, right, though? 2. Of each boat, we don't... Wait, 2 each? Doesn't he only have 3? Am I incorrect, guys? Didn't he lose a globule? He said he adds 2 on each boat. That's 4. How many did he have? Maybe he had 8? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, what is that from? Is that Labyrinth? In darkest day. Every time you cast, it refreshes. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was I literally thought he owned 4 globules and then was able to do the spell. See? These are the things I think. What do I do with it? I literally thought he used the globules and the spell worked with them. Oh. I've... I love it. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god. Talazin called him out for a cot. Look, that I almost I feel like that was kind of shitty of Talzin. He called like that makes Sam look like a crooked player, and Sam was probably like, no, it's debatable. I feel like you shouldn't call people out on their roles. I don't know. Was that kind of crappy? Should he have done that? I don't know. I don't know what is cocked. Was it like sitting against the wall like craps? Oscar. The I love that he's doing Jester. Oh shit. Oh my god, we're done already. I thought we had I'm not kidding. I thought we had at least another 10 or 15 minutes. 4 more hours with mimosas. I'm down for that. I literally thought we had till like 3. I thought we had till 3:16. That's where I thought. I was about to hit the radiator. I was about to get ready for another 15 minutes. Oh, Laura will join us next episode. Phil, you guys also did tell me, I did read in the comments, people told me, I thought it was she was pregnant. It's because she's actually not feeling well. And I would assume when you're pregnant, you would want to take care of yourself. But we'll ride out. We'll ride out. Matt's still talking. All right, I think that's it. I love you. I love you too, Matt. I love you too. Is it Thursday yet? Is it Thursday yet, guys? Because Matt's asking, and I want him to know. He needs to know. All right, we're pulling down the screen. Boop. Closing this out. Just want to make sure I don't close out the wrong things. Close out the clock. Close that out. Close that out. Turn this back on. And I think we're good. I think we're all good. How is everybody feeling about that one? Honestly, I was literally about to sit in for like another 20 minutes, 15 minutes at least. But hey, actually, whoa, I can't put this. I got to put the chat over here. I forgot the chat on the big screen is like, whoa. Because I got a 4K screen over here to watch stuff. Fear my power. She is pregnant at this time. So she is pregnant and now she's sick. I understand wanting to take a break from Critical Role. I need to shave my neck. That was a fun episode. Love the episode. Guys, am I wrong at the end there? I don't know if it cocked dice basically didn't land completely flat. I understand. That's what I thought it was. That's kind of like in craps. When you, I was like wheezing. In craps, in a casino, it doesn't sit. I mean, if the dice goes against the wall and it's kind of like tilted, they will not count it. I get it. But this isn't Vegas rules. I feel like that was wrong of Tal'dorei to call Sam out on it, especially since he was like, oh, it's a natural 20, because it almost makes Sam look like he's intentionally trying to pull a fast one, even though I'm sure Tal'dorei doesn't mean that, and I'm sure Sam wasn't trying to. It's like I never do that kind of stuff. If one of my friends is with me, if I'm like in a dynamic where my friend says something and I know he's wrong, I won't go like, yo, dude, you're wrong, because maybe there's a reason he's doing it or something else is wrong. I'll later on be like, yo, dude, you understood, like, you did that wrong, right? And sometimes they'll be like, yeah, good thing you didn't call me out because I was purposely saying that. Or they'll say, oh shit, I didn't realize that, my bad. Like, thanks for letting me know. Either way, I don't call people out for stuff because you kind of, if you're in a group of people, you're making them look stupid or making them look a way they shouldn't look. And I know that is not what Tal'dorei meant. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like that is why you don't do it. Like, let him do his thing. That's his business. Like, don't involve yourself with my dice roll. That's my dice roll. Don't worry about it. Do your own dice. That's how I feel. And I go on rants about it because I feel like there are just some people that, like, do things they shouldn't do. Like, it's like, that's not your business. Now you made me look like I'm a liar or something. I get insulted by things like that. It's okay to call him on it because the roll was against Tal'dorei. Is that what it is? If that's the case, and I mean, I know it was, but I'm not thinking of it that way, but I still feel like as a friend or a partner, I feel like now I'm gonna watch your dice like a hawk. And the second I feel like something is questionable, I'm gonna go after you because now I feel like you pulled one on. I don't know. I just feel like that's not how you handle things. Like you want to cheat. If you like, I would handle it like this. If I saw that and it looked cocked or whatever to me, I would have been like, I'm gonna remember that. I feel like you just did something shady, and maybe I'll bring it up later. Like, hey, I just want to let you know, I feel like you did something shady there and I didn't call you out because I didn't want to make you look silly. I just feel like that leads to bad problems in real life. The only reason I'm making a big deal of it is because I have literally had relationships like break over things like that. Like as silly as that sounds, I've literally had relationships get tainted by things like that, like people butting in where they shouldn't, and then people get jaded by it and they start wars over it. It's crazy to assume that could happen over something so silly, but that's where my head goes. And I just feel like that wasn't your business. That was Sam's role. And now I feel like Sam got like all embarrassed by it. Like he kind of looked at him and made a face. Like I feel like it changed the dynamic of what was happening. It kind of took it took me to another place. Tal'dorei Rice just teleported to the table as due to his powers. I have to start somewhere else. He could have just taken the 20 and let Sam have his moment. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you gotta let him have his moment. If he wants to do don't, that kind of stuff just irks me. Cause I'm like, it's almost like if you think he's really doing something shady, then you're thinking he's not the friend you thought. I don't know. It goes so deeper than what I'm thinking. And I know that's ridiculous. But to me, it's like, if you're questioning that, then how much of a friend are you to me that you'd question my dice roll and call me out over something as silly as a roll against me in a campaign that we're doing? I don't know. I feel like I feel it literally brings friendships into question, and that's bad. I'm hitting my radiator. Canadian Kaz, you are 100% right. It's wrong. I agree. In a Canadian Kaz is saying But if it's wrong, it's wrong. I 100% agree. But I feel like I wouldn't put someone on blast on a live stream. Like they were doing this live, I'm assuming. Because I'd think, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? And I just saw it wrong, or it's like a shadow. Like, have you ever seen something and you thought it was like a ghost or something? And it's like, oh, I saw a reflection and a shadow did a weird thing. In my mind, I'd be like, I think I know what I thought I saw, but I'm not going to put someone on blast on live television. I feel like that's like the wrong way to go about it. I would have later on been like, Sam, I kind of saw your roll on that natural 20 and it looked like it was cocked and I didn't want to make a big deal of it. But next time I will punch you in your gut. No, I'm not saying do that either. I'm not saying do get violent. I just, you guys, first off, you also know me. I go on rants about silly things. Just the fact that that ended like that is what makes me go on the rant. Because if it ended on something else, I probably wouldn't have even remembered. But the fact that the whole thing ended with that, now it like sits with me in a bad way. I know it's not a big deal. Canadian Cast, you're 100% right. It's not a big deal at all. I just have to go on my J rant. You know me. I know it's not a big. I 100% confirm you are right. I forgot this was full and I almost just like hit it across the thing by accident. You were right. It's not on blast. It wasn't a big deal to either of them. I guess I'm thinking from personal experience. I have literally had something very similar happen. That is why. I think from personal experience, I'm imagining how it can get so out of hand based on something so silly. That is my whole point. The fact that you guys are acknowledging how silly it is great because that is the point. Something so silly in my real life in the exact same manner, not in a D&D campaign, but in the exact same manner where it was something like completely taken out of context between two friends that I've had for 40 years, not 40 years, probably like 20 to 30 years. And it literally and like I'm just like thinking how crazy something could be misunderstood or something. Who hurt you? No, it wasn't me. I'm laughing about it because it wasn't me that was hurt by it. It was a friend of mine who I'm friends with both of them, and it was another thing. And I don't want to get into it because some of them might watch these things, and I don't want to get into personal things that are relevant in current times. But I wasn't affected by it. It's two people I know, and it's something extremely similar. So we'll just end it at that. So maybe I honestly, maybe I'm venting about how I want them to understand the situation without even realizing it. But it also is a relevant comparison to how two 20-year-long friendships could end over something insane. Just a simple misunderstanding. And I know it is. And I tell them both this. And no one listens. And that's it. That's it. Friendships ended over dice rolls. No, I'm just joking. I'm just, you guys know me. I'm pretty extreme. And I've lived a life of craziness. So I have stories and I know people and things have happened in my life. So I just have comparisons to things. Also, yeah, to back up what JB said, Orion used to cheat on dice, so the rest of them are good about policing each other. That is a good point. You guys did tell me about Orion. Jay, I must actually insist you need my previous comments because it's... Oh, okay. Previous comments. I must insist. All right, here we go. It's not... All right, let me go back. How far do I go back? Cock dice. I think this is where we start. Ready? The Do JB. First, we're going to have a drink. We're going to read through the Do JB's comments. We're going to go back into the chat. And then we will decide what to do with our lives. But let me have a drink first. I need to calm myself. I get very excited about things, guys. You know me. I'm not angry or anything. I'm comparing it to real life scenarios. And that's what you guys are here for, right? You're here for my reaction. I'm very real about the way I feel about things. So anyway, here we go. Like and subscribe if you haven't. All right. Cock dice can be a hot button topic of debate. It's totally fair to call out your opponent, but don't hang on to it for too long. Man, I really wish you were able to watch EXU episode 2. I so want to talk about it. Nah, it's not like that. It's totally fair to call a cock dice, if you see one, but just don't harp on it for too long. It's a part of D&D. Okay, the dude's basically saying that's part of the game. See, I'm unfamiliar. I've never actually sat in on a campaign. That's a somewhat of a lie, I guess. I've sat in on campaigns in the sense I've been to parties. I've been to parties where people have been playing WoW, like having a lane type thing where people are playing WoW. I've been at parties where people have had full on campaigns in costume, but I've never been part of it. So I've been like in and out, drunk. I would kind of sit in and be like, what the hell's going on in here? And people would be like doing D&D stuff. Like, I am a level 14 wizard and I will do this and that. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I've seen it and heard it, but I didn't know the context behind it. So I've been around it. And I told you guys, my brother has been a DM for like 20 years, but he lives in Pittsburgh for 20 years. So I haven't really encountered that realm with him. Anyway, it's part of D&D to police others on dice rolls out of nefarious reasons. Just keep each other accountable. Well, yes and no. There is one reason why Orion was kicked from CR. He was lying about his dice rolls. There were a bunch of other reasons, but that was a contributing factor. All right, so got it. This isn't like that. I got it. I want to run a D&D game for you so bad, just to give you some actual experience in these things, but I live on the other side of the world. I will travel to you. I was playing craps one time, tossed a buck on boxcars, hit it, so then I let it ride on boxcars, tossed the dice again, hit boxcars back to back. The pit boss said, one die didn't hit the back wall. Yes, that is a thing. That's kind of what I was trying to say, but I didn't know how to say it until you just said that. In craps, if you don't hit both dice against the back wall before the dice hit, they will call you for an illegal hit, because some people will skid the dice across the bottom and it hits the wall in a way where the dice will kind of spin off. And if you are a professional, I seen a guy, go look it up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure he's got videos on YouTube. This guy can almost hit the same, like whatever you want him to hit. You could tell him, I want you to hit snake eyes. And this dude will hit snake eyes like almost every time. I'm pretty sure he messed up like twice out of like 20 rolls. So that being said, it's if you skid it off the bottom, you have a better chance, because if you skid it, it's like skipping stones on a river where you could kind of make it hop into the wall and bounce off a certain way where it'll give you a much higher percentage, if not a perfect shot at this number. But it's illegal. It's not illegal, actually. It's not illegal. But guys that are so skilled at doing this are blacklisted from casinos. They're allowed to get the money they make on that run. But then after that, it's frowned upon and they're blacklisted. But it's not considered illegal as far as put it this way. I used to roll at casinos all the time. 10 years of my life, I spent more time in casinos than I did outside casinos for 10 years of my life. Back in my mid 20s, I'd say. And back then, at least up until about 5 to 10 years ago, you couldn't get arrested for that. Neither is counting cards. Correct. Counting cards isn't either. You get blacklisted. And I've heard of people that have gotten banged up just because casinos didn't like that you took their money. But on the level of the law, counting cards isn't illegal. They have done things to make it nearly impossible, like adding 20 decks. Sometimes back in the day, they used to have a certain amount of cards in a shoe. A shoe is what they put all the cards in when they deal out cards. And there'd be like 6 decks, 7 decks. So you had to remember 7 times 52 cards. And then you'd have to do your number system, counting cards. I know how to count cards. I never really did it because it's just annoying. And I know that it's frowned upon and everything else. I'm not saying I'm an expert at it. I know the science, the idea behind counting cards is what I mean. So people do this. But now what casinos have done is they've made computerized dealing. They've made where there's 13 to 20 decks in one shoe because now there's a thing underneath. People used to manually deal the cards. Now it's all done with a computer and people basically just slide cards over. They have made systems where you could barely do this, but you could still technically count cards in some casinos. There are some casinos that actually advertise we use old school methods because they want to attract people in, and they will literally take the risk of having counting people that count cards. I've seen it. I want to see Jay play a spellcaster. I want to see me play a spellcaster. But yeah, there are casinos that will literally lure you in by saying, hey, we're welcoming card counters. Because at the end of the day, it's still not a guarantee. Like, I mean, granted, card counting gives you an extreme advantage, but it's still not a 100% guarantee. And once they figure you're counting cards, they're going to say, all right, thank you, have a nice day, and they're going to make you go. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. But either way, I can't type today. RPG, we could definitely set up something, not on Roll20, though. I stopped supporting them. There are better sites for it anyways. Or we're talking about getting together like a D&D thing. Let me know if you're ever in DC. Or let's go back to this. Bag in here for the rants, man. Oh, what? Bag in here for the rants, man. It's fun. I'm pretty sure that was a misspelling. Let me know if you're in DC. I could bring you in on one of my games. The Dude JB, is that where you are, DC? We could definitely set up something not on Roll20. The Dude JB, I feel like you've said it many times, but I see so many people's places. I don't remember everybody. Obviously, I know where Canadian Kaz is from. Montreal. No, I mean, maybe it is Montreal. I don't know. Around there-ish. Cheers, guys. I honestly haven't eaten since like 3 o'clock, and I probably hammered 7 seltzers and have been sitting in this chair for 8 hours. So, I think, unless there's anything else you guys think I need to know, I think I might call it a night after I have my goodbyes and our chug. Well, I mean, how about this? We'll call it in 10:45. That is 8.5 minutes from now. 8.5 minutes from now, we'll call it. We'll have our chug. We'll hit the Radiator one last time. I don't want to just have gone on a rant for the last 20 minutes about how I think Tal'dorei called out his friend on dice rolling. I'm going to hit my Radiator. We're going to finish out the chat. And then we're all going to love life because we're all happy Critical Role fans that get the gloriousness of fantasy worlds that we could escape to. That is what we do. That is how we roll. I'm just going to pack this baby. I guarantee you're more upset about the calling out of the dice than Sam ever was. Oh, I guarantee it. I run very hot about things, guys, especially when recent things in my life are in comparison. I feel like what it is here's my thing. And if it's part of the game, like the Dude JB is saying, it's part of D&D, keeping people in check. I get it. I go on rants because one of my big things in life is if you have to keep like if you have to correct someone else, to me, you should just be, I don't know. The best way I can word it is you should be worried about yourself. You should only be worried about yourself unless someone else's behavior affects you on a level where you'll suffer damages. If somebody else's behavior is affecting you like in a violent, physical, mental, psychological way, then yes, you intervene. But if it's something as silly as that, I mean, if it's part of the game, then like I said, I pull back my statement. But I feel like people should mind their own business. And when you do that, you're calling me out, like saying I'm a liar. I don't know. I have a very big thing against that. Like I have a big thing against people calling me out on stuff. Because if you call me out, you're like, if you question me and you're my friend, if you're a stranger, I completely get it. If you're a stranger, 100%, I question people every day and all the time. But if you are my friend and you question me, I feel like you don't trust me. And if you don't trust me, why are you my friend? That's how I look at it. I get very deep about it. And this has happened and destroyed friendships because of stuff like that. Until the minding of your own business allows for dice cheating. See, that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying Jay on shot Jay unshot Death House. That's why I'm saying if it's part of the game, then you're right. But I feel like if you're one of my good friends, you should just assume that I am a game player. But I get it. It's part of the game and it affected his character. Maybe he didn't think about it. And maybe, like you guys said, Sam never even thought twice about it. And I'm making the biggest deal about it ever. And I get it. I'm just saying. I think it's because it is recently, in the last like less than a month, affected two people in my life that I've known for literally 20 or 30 years. Let's Tomb of Honors, Jay. What is Tomb of Honors? Are you trying to ruin Jay's life? Fucking Tomb of Honors? That would be interesting to be sure. The Tomb of Honors. Oh my God, is that, what is it? Something like extremely stressful? You guys got to remember too, like Battlestar Galactica was one of my favorite shows to watch every week. I finished it, you guys know this, like a couple months ago. I finished Battlestar Galactica. I kid you not. I would like talk to my sister and be like, I gotta watch Battlestar Galactica. I'm pouring like 5 shots of whiskey and I'm ready to just fucking go off. And I loved it. It was probably my favorite show of that time. But every episode got me so fired up, I just cursed at the screen and yelled at everybody. But it was like my favorite time. It's almost like therapy. So if I go on rants and I yell at characters and stuff, that is because I am truly enjoying the world I'm in. And that is what Battlestar Galactica was. It was like amazing. And I'm just like, these sons of bitches, every goddamn episode got me all fired up. But it's almost because it's like I care about them in real life. Like I'm only saying what I'm saying because I don't want Tal'dorei and Sam to hate each other. And I'm thinking, what if what happens to what happened to me in real life happens to them? I don't want Sam and Tal'dorei having beef. I want them to understand whether what they did might affect the other's opinion of each other. I'm trying to save us. I'm trying to save us. You guys get it. It's a D&D story. Horrors, horrors, horrors. Everyone's saying horrors. About the tomb. What was it? The Tomb of... Oh, it's called the Tomb of Horrors. Passion. It is truly passion. That's what it is. You guys know I love it. Look, like 2 months ago, I said I probably would never like Ford, and now I got a $200 statue of him behind me. Did you guys see it yet? If you didn't see the unboxing, he's on the shelf over here. It's just he's so far back there that you can't really see it because it's dark in here now. But Ford is on that shelf over there. I know Canadian, but deep down in my chaotic evil side, I'd be totally down for it. What are you talking about? Tomb of Horrors is perfectly balanced dungeon, great for newbies, in my opinion. Oh no, in my opinion. That is laughing my ass off. Huge difference, in my opinion, laughing my ass off. Huge difference. It's the worst module ever, like it's just the fucking worst. I was joking, just thought it would be funny to throw Jay into the deep end. Do we give Jay an AL character campaign intro so he could port other tables? What is AL? What is an AL? I feel like I should know that, but I don't know. AL. Alternate. I don't know. I told you guys though, I'm totally down to do like a dungeon, to do like a campaign. I just don't know how I do it or how I'd find the time, or I mean, like, I don't know who would do it in my local area. And if I did it online, I mean, I'd have to make a day again. I'd do it, though. Adventures League. Oh, okay. AL equals Adventures League. Gotcha. Tomb of Horrors was my first 5th edition D&D game. LOL. Waterdeep Dragon Heist for sure. I'd run something for you, Jay. McGuigan. Oh, McGuigan. I'm pretty sure it was you. Did you IM me, McGuigan? I feel like it was McGuigan. I saw it and then I think I was watching the Celtics and I'm like, I think this is McGuigan. But now I'm not sure. Did you, McGuigan? Do I know, do I have you on that now? Temple of the Elemental Evil, homebrew or bust. We just have to make a group. D&D League games, something Exandria. No, not me. Who the hell was it? I feel like it was someone from this live stream. And I was like, why am I thinking it's McGuigan? Maybe it wasn't McGuigan. Well, obviously it wasn't McGuigan. He just said it wasn't. A grung above? What is a grung above? A grung above. Anywho, guys, it's 10:45. I gotta go eat. I've drank too much seltzer. I need food in my belly. I ordered dinner. It is waiting for me. We'll figure something out at some point. Frog person. Long-term lurker. No one mentioning lost minds. Michael. What is up, Michael? Michael, I cheers to you because I haven't seen you in the chat even if you spoke earlier. But I'm going to cheers to Michael. I'm going to go through the chat. We're going to say goodnight to everybody, and then we're out so I could go eat. Amelia, Nuck and Futz, Colvin, Canadian Kaz, McGuigan, the Dude JB, my moderator. Cheers. I didn't see Lesapaki in here tonight. Did I miss him or was he not here? He said sometimes he might not be able to make it, so maybe he was not out. But the Lesapaki, I cheers you in spirit whether you're here or not. Agent Double X302, Al Geschwill. Geschwill, I know I've seen you before, Al. I just had to make sure I said the name right. Al, cheers. Jeff Lundy, Daniel O'Day. I know I saw Indigor. We got Ruali. I know I'm missing somebody, but I think that's all that's still in here now. Guys, if I missed you, you know I love you all. Cheers. Is it Friday yet? Is it Friday yet? Good night, Jay. Yeah, I got to start doing that. Indigor, there you are. Indigor, is it Friday yet? Yeah, I should start doing that. That's my thing now. Everybody, love you all. Good night.